Again, this one, just a point, okay? There's nothing to break off. They just put a, you know, it's just a simple tip. Let's continue on. There's more really heavy-duty stuff here. This one here caught my eye. It's just weathered, 1856. This is the first half. Age 25. And what's this? 4 years? AE. That's age. That's confusing. 1851. Amore. James Amore. And there's Mary here too. What do we see? This is another weathered one. That type of stone just doesn't hold up. I see 18 through the viewfinder. 18 what? 18. Holy jeez, that's really bad there. Oh, I can't read it, guys. Let's just check the place here. It's a nice one. Quarry? Right? Nice one. Old style stone. It's very soft. It's just ones that are pretty brittle and crumble away. They erode. I love the design. There's the two older ones that are over there. Wow. I mean, you can really see around that stone. There's a whole dip here. And it's almost like a circle. There's people walking around the Mallory monument. Well, to be expected. You know, you're in the right place. What's this? 1885, I think. 56? 55, 56 years, I think I see. Or, what was his name? I can hardly read it. Watson? James Watson, I think? Yeah. Hey, James. White. 1980. By the way, here's the church. There you go. You can see it. It's about 30 seconds away by horse and buggy. By the time you jump in and say mush. Can get there and get off. Walking here, I'm assuming I'm on a... When we have drought, or whenever... Oh, look at this. Look how high the grass is. I'm just going to lead up. Going to another cemetery. There was... I think we had that drought. You know how it was in the summer? We had some of those days. It's just... You could water your grass all day and it would still look brown, you know? It was really dry. And what it caused, what the effect was, on the grass, undisturbed soil, the grass grows one way. But if you had dug a hole in here 100 years ago and repacked it in, the grass would be a different texture and color. It's growing better or worse compared to the undisturbed. And then you could really, literally see a pattern. Now, I've seen it with the tombstones. You know how they fall over, grass grows over, and you really can't see them. You can pretty well make out exactly like there's something underneath. I mean, I can walk by, I can see right here the texture in the grass is different. It's in a circle here. And patches of dry. There's something weird going over there, like it's super dry. Why? It's all getting the same amount of light. It looks like just like a regular stone. Off to the other end I'm working my way back. And then McCormack. 1900, eh? Just having a look here. Boy, I hope I have enough memory. I gotta have to hammer through this really quick. And this is definitely not an acre of land. Usually it's an acre. I was just checking again on the map. Oh, here's that grass I told you about. It's different texture. And then it's like a crabgrass over here. Something strange here. Look at that. It was attached. Those are fasteners, type of fastening holes and whatnot. What was here? What could have been? Oh, walking. Can you see the dip there I told you about? Just behind the other side of the stone. Yeah, did we check this one already? It's beautiful. It's like a hand carved. Gotta be recent. There's nothing here. Check that out. There is just a name. Just a name. There isn't a single inscription, date, nothing. No names or nothing. Just the general family. And if I were to guess, I can just tell by the way the ground is slightly shallow here. Like right here, I'm gonna go right in it. And here too. So this is a rather large slab, which I would say is very delicate. You don't want to hit this or it's going to tip over and snap, like I seen at the Kinghorn Cemetery, which was still bothers me. So, whoa, here's another one. Okay, roughly 6 feet here. Mary Malloy. Big monument. Hey, that's weird, eh? Check that out. Stained. Whoa, nice ones over there I gotta go check out. And there's a spot right there I told you about with the way the grass is, how it changes. Here, there's pretty well a 10-inch depression. And this is Danza. What's weird is his whole monument is shifted. Can you see how much? Oh, this guy, and then there's something right here. The grass is different. It's a finer grass, whereas over there is a little coarser and more weeds. It's just how some of the plants take to soil and seed. They need special conditions. What's this, William? McMillan. It's a nice one. Scotland. Did very well to be surviving that long here. I'm just going to cover up maybe and get the light. And just poking around here. Let's see here. We make it. 74 years, we're talking 1850. This is a fairly old cemetery. Kinghorn was 1844. I thought that was pretty old. This is something else. Oh, hey, check this. Whoa. That's interesting. I'm seeing Wilkie. It's this stone here, again with no names, but dun-da-da, I have to turn around to see what I mean. Agnes. Okay. How many is that? 4? And then the last big one here. 1999. Unfortunately, unless somebody comes along here and picks those weeds and grass, that's going to be gone. I can just tell. Look how dry it is. Remember I told you about how dry it is? The grass here, very brown. Right over there, nice and green. Always want to check in there. I know there's debris. There's always remains. So now the headstones seem to be pointing to my back, eh? Away from the street and the church. Hamilton. Can't see the year on that. 18. What's that? Died. What's that? What is that? What do you think? There's a little bit of dirt in there. I'll try and get out. I was gonna say 1618, right? Died on 16. I don't know about that year. It was 1844 for the second person. There we go. I told you here was. I'm gonna look around here. There's got to be something because I know I just walked. I just walked right here. There's a dip. And I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be something around it. At least a headstone would be at least there. Judging by how that other stone or the other one we looked at, how it changed direction. Interesting. This is old. I wouldn't say. I'll rephrase it. It's a different model of stone. We're looking at 1869, 84 years old. For who's that? McLaughlin? McNaughton? It's that difficult to see. Oh, this is impossible to read. Oh my. Let's check. The inscriptions start here. I can kind of make out an 1855. Maybe if I shadow it, will that help? Can you see anything better? Oh, keep moving here. Look how much it twisted. If it was square, it would be pointing along to that one there, and it's done a twist. How do these things twist? They're pretty big, you know. There's a definite. Let's keep looking. Well, since I looked. Oh, look at this. That's been chopped off a while ago. Keep going. Big dip here. I'm going to kind of speed it up. I'll just point out some things we can maybe pause later and check out. Alright. It's the back side of it. Of a stone. A headstone. Yeah, it's blank on this side. By the way, I just want to say hello. Look at this. Oh, this is nice. Hey? Tilted too a bit. But I mean, somebody carved that out. Look at the light in here. Sarah, 1881. What? Look at the date. Oh. Enough said. Nothing to say there. I mean, read it and, jeez. Matheson kids. Oh, what are the two dates? So 81 and 93. Imagine. These two kids. This is interesting. The old style. Oh, I'm reaching way up. McKinnon? Is that a McKinnon? Yeah. 18 what? 70 something? I'm still recording. I still got some stuff left. 1865, aged 3 years. What's that stuff there? 3. Boy, you gotta count your blessings, man. This guy's oh, this is neat, but right in the bush though. This is right on the edge of the cemetery property. You can see there's a trees one. That's it right there at the end of the property. And this is the back side of a plaza, little mini plaza. Son of Malloy. We're 21 years old. Another person 18 years old. Malloy. Look at that. Gonna make it out. One thing about being in this shade here, it's going to protect it. What's this? This is the Mitchell. 79. 92A. This is 1800s. So there's 3 churches here. So this is a pretty heavy area. Of course, there's one here. There's one just up the road, and the one St. Stephen's. This is nearby, just north on Mac. See what I mean by the? Check that out. How can that grow? Grass, perfectly square. Like it's not like, I don't know, not perfectly square, but that's an example if you're ever tromping around. Look at this. This is right in the ground. That's concrete. I bet. Well, you know what I think happened? What do you call them, guys? Landscapers. Buzzing around their little toros with their blades set just a tad too low. And, you know, if the grass is tall and you can't see it and you're buzzing around, you just want to get the job done, right? Hot day. You can imagine doing that job. You know, you just drop the blades and crank on the throttle and just, let's get out of here. Because the sooner you get done, the sooner you get to go home. Whatever. I believe that's what it was. I don't want to say that's how they acted, but the blades tend to be a little on the low side, I believe. There's a dip here. You can see how just much, I guess because the landscapers, they can't cut the grass on these dips just the way, well, you probably cut grass. You know how it is when you see dips. Okay, let's go. Stopping. All right. Why is it all flat here? There's nothing. Well, we know there was something. And it could have been those stones that we've seen that are right along Peel Street. So this is a repeat. I want to go to that corner. Can you imagine residential? And you look out the window and you see cemetery. And I'm being quiet because you can see it's residential here. But from what I can tell, this is strange. Oh, that's nice. Somebody put stuffed bears here. I wonder why. Oh, look at that, eh? It's a really skinny one because it is Children of Angus and Christian Cameron. Dolly, March 5th, 1881. 5 years and 9 months, 7 days. It's not very big. Look at my hand, it pretty well wraps around it. And what's this? Oh, and these are the names. 1880, died 1 month. Is that 11 months or 1 month? Not quite a year, eh? You had a little major problem. You had a big problem. This is 1970 for 1 year, 11 months and 2 days. So that's James. There's John. What? There's 2 of them. In the far corner here. I don't know what would be around here. Nor do I know if it's private property. Just looking for the bits and pieces. Sometimes they'd see. Well, they cleared out a lot of stuff here. What's this? Oh, hey. No, okay, that's a walkway. I think some people dump garbage. I thought it was just a discarded chunk of stone. Headstone. Let's go that way. Wow, this thing's gonna fall over. Would you call that a work of art? In engineering? You can see it's crumbled. Looking around here, guys, look at this. Oh my God, don't lean on this one. Yeah, that's very unsturdy. And it looks like there's been some restoration on here a long time ago. Right? What would that be for? What do you think? It's a clamp to tighten it. You think this thing would explode? Let's check it out here. Henry Johnson Institute, 1871 at 6 years. There's nothing here. By the tree, and I'm at the very back. Okay, I gotta get real close here. I'm gonna hardly make it out because the sun's in my eyes, but let's see. All I see is glare on my viewfinder here. So when we get home, or when we play it on the TV, it'll come out. Wow, big dip here, and right over here too. Well, this is interesting. Why? It looks like there was a top on it, but there isn't. There's just a bunch of bird poop. And it wasn't meant to have an urn or anything. It's just a nice, solid stone memorial. What is this? What's this? Who's that? McMurchie? Yes. 1947. 1 year, 4 months. And then 66, I mean. Yeah, I'll give you a personal account. There's a dip, big dip right here. You know, I see these 1-year-olds, 2 years old, and you know, medicine, everything's come a long way. But how do you get to go see the doctor when you're living in, let's say, December, horse and buggy, and your horses, I'm sure, don't want to go out anywhere, and you have an ailment that's small. My father's older brother in Europe, at about less than a 1-year-old, he had whooping cough, and he died. 9 months, whooping cough. In today's day, oh, I just saw something really cool. I never knew it was here. Guys, I'm going straight to the back. I have not seen this. This is neat. Oh man, check this out. Wow. Look at that. Just look at the whole thing. Wow. Campbell died 1850. 1861. Way at the back corner here. Let's have a look at this thing. It's right behind the houses here. I don't want to make a scene, but oh, look, check this out. Erected 9 in the memory of Douglas Campbell and their descendants by the Campbell clan. Oh, that's so cool. You know what? It's in a good spot in the shade of Ona Road. I mean, there is something going on here. What year did you say this was? Erected 1945, so this is 1945 construction. It's 2020 now. Just to give you an idea on erosion and time and all that. Well, that's so cool. Wow. So this had to be a headstone dug up, and then they put it into that little stone monument. Isn't that neat? In the bush we look. In the bush. No. Hey, there's your. Check this out. Whoa. I haven't seen. Oh, this is pretty big. So, just to give you an idea, I'm just measuring my height. That's 6 feet about right there. Sadly, you won't be able to go around the back side. I mean, I'll go behind, but the typical person, I don't know if they'd want to have a little bush journey here. I mean, I gotta move a bunch of stuff. Let me see if we can get a look at this. Give some respect to this person. Give him a name before it all disappears. 65-year-old Cameron. Who's that? Donald Cameron? Died 1858. Native of where? Of the parish of Classery, South Scotland. And then Elizabeth, a mourner, his wife.